Hey guys, so I recently went shopping at this store called Omoi in Philadelphia, and they had the full selection of traveler's notebook items, and I forgot that I planned on doing a haul of the things that I got at this store. So I want to thank Jade, who reminded me that I was going to do a haul, and so I'm going to show you guys what I got here. So they had this collection of B-sides and rarities, which are kind of like just experimental traveler's notebook items. And the first thing I got was this sticker release paper. It sounds fancy, but it's basically just a book of coated paper where you can put your stickers and remove them. And I do already have a sticker book, so it's not really something I need, but I thought it would be fun to have this insert for my traveler's notebook in case I want to put stickers into my traveler's notebook instead of, in this separate sticker book that I have. And the paper is just like regular sticker book paper, so you can just use it like a sticker book. So I don't really know if I'd recommend buying this because I feel like if you put too many books in your traveler's notebook, it can be kind of heavy and overwhelming. So I actually didn't put it in my traveler's notebook, and I don't think this is my favorite purchase. So I got this pack of rubber bands, and I got it because I thought I might want to use it to put additional inserts into my traveler's notebook. And it's been something that I have been eyeing online, and so I just figured I'd get it here, but I was a little disappointed at the quality. They're just basically large rubber bands, and I feel like this kind of thing will eventually wear out over time, but that's probably the case with all rubber band type of things. So I don't know about this one either. So this next purchase is these are some free items that they gave me at the store. I love it when they have like little postcards and stuff, but anyway, I got a stamp and also some refill ink. The stamp that I got was this days of the week stamp, which I can use to stamp my calendar because I have a blank calendar without the days filled in, and I wanted that calendar because I wasn't planning on starting the planner. Like, I just wanted flexibility, so the blank calendar gave me flexibility, but the problem is you have to fill in the days of the week and the month, and so I got this stamp so I could just stamp the days into my calendar, and it's the perfect size, and it comes with its own mini ink pad which you have to insert yourself, and I also bought a refill, and so I've been using this to put the days into my calendar, and I really like it. So I got this for my daughter Sienna because I wanted to save all of the notebooks that she draws in. When she saw my traveler's notebook, she wanted her own, and so I got one for her birthday, and so she really loves it, but I like saving all her drawings, and so I thought this would be nice to hold all of the mini books that she uses. You can hold up to 5 notebooks. And then I also got this tea. This is apple hojicha tea, and hojicha is a type of green tea, but it's a little bit more roasted than your typical green tea, and it has this really delicious nutty flavor. And so I'm always a sucker for these teas in lovely little cans, and this one has sort of an apple cinnamon flavor, so this will be really great for fall. I've actually tried it, and it's pretty good. The apple flavor is very subtle. When you look at this, you might think it would be sweet, but it's not. It's just a very nice roasted apple tea flavor. So I'm probably gonna end up drinking this more during the fall because it has sort of a fall flavor to it with the apples and cinnamon and everything. There used to be this tea shop that I went to in New York. It was called Mr. McNulty's Tea, and this kind of reminds me of one of the teas that you might find there, which is, fruit mixed with some black tea or green tea. I think hojicha is a lot less common than green tea, so I'm glad that I bought this. So my daughter Valentina wanted this little notebook, and so I let her choose this. This is another one of the B-sides and rarities from the Traveler's Notebook Company, but it's kind of cool because it has this paper that you could just tear off really easily. Most of the other Traveler's Notebook paper is just stuck in there. It's either sewn or stapled in. And then this is a watercolor paper notebook that you can put in your Traveler's Notebook. And so I love doing painting in watercolor, and I just imagined when I got this that I would take my notebook and go out in nature to a national park and bring like a mini paint set and a small Altoids tin and paint the scenery. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but if I want to, I have the notebook for it. I also had to get this print by Madeline Conover. I love the Asian snacks and condiments. It's so me. So ever since my daughter Sienna was born, I started to develop this affinity towards wooden kids' toys, and they can be quite pricey. There's this brand called Kiko and Gigi that is a Japanese brand that I really loved, and then I recently discovered this brand at Omoi called Moon Picnic. I had to get this little weather thing. Even though my kids have probably outgrown this type of toy, I still like collecting them because I think they look gorgeous in our house. And so I thought this was really fun. You can change it to reflect the weather. So if you have a baby or a toddler, this is probably a good toy. Some of the pieces are kind of small, so maybe not for a baby who puts things in their mouth, but I just thought this was such a pretty piece that we could put in our living room with some of the other wooden toys that I've collected. And since my kids are getting a little bit older and they've kind of outgrown this type of thing, I'm just collecting these for myself. So I don't really know if I recommend this brand, even though they make really pretty things. That little temperature thing is actually not very sturdy, and Valentina snapped off the bar. It was just held together by like a staple and felt. So it wasn't the best wooden toy that we've seen. But I will say that my daughter Valentina is particularly rough with everything. She's always putting holes in her clothes and breaking things. She's just, when she was a baby, she would take lemons and crush them with her bare hands. And so maybe she's a little bit more destructive than most kids, but for us this wasn't the most well-made toy. Ooh. What's that? Oh, such a nice charm. Can I see it? How come you chose this one?
Well, it was flat.
Uh-huh.
It's a traveler's notebook, and I like the baggage tag. I thought it was really cute. Mommy.
Yeah?
For some reason,
So
I just got this dot book. I just want to put it in. My little set.
Do you want me to show you how to...
My little pad thing that you could write notes. Did you get extra bands?
I did.
So you have them right now?
Yeah, I do. You can look in the bag, Valentina, for Is that a rubber band? Ooh, I like it. Can I see this? Oh, it's so cool.
All that.
Oh, you're cleaning off the thing with your spatula.
no pattern. Huh? What is this? What is it?
You can take this off now.
So the paper
Spatula. So cool. Is this turn?
One piece of butter and crack it in. Now I'm done. Okay, now add some sugar powder. Powder sugar. Super salty powder. Pour. She poured the whole box. Okay. Add pizza powder. Pour the whole box of spicy peppers. And then she found some spicy peppers. Add 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of salt. and they said 1 cup of orange juice, but she added pea.